There are two critically important ways to manage stress at home, and I get questions about this a lot, as you might imagine. I think it's something we all struggle with, particularly right now at the times that we're in, being very hectic and tumultuous and uncertain. Uncertainty is one of the core roots of anxiety. And when we try to control things around us in our lives that we don't actually have control over because they're entirely uncertain, that's when our anxiety really starts to kick up a notch. And so, one of the best ways to combat anxiety and improve focus at home and help combat burnout and work related stress is to constantly remind ourselves that if a thought that comes into our head is not both true and useful to us in that moment, that we can let it go because it's not worth our time. And this is a cognitive behavioral therapy technique that is incredibly effective that I use with all of my clients. And I've used it with myself, and it works very well to help us interrupt negative thought loops and help us to break this pattern or break the cycle of responding to things in a stressful or threatened way. We are able to manage stress at home. It just requires a little bit of effort on our part to start to recognize that maybe the things that we were taught to do that we're doing now are not the best way to do it. And again, it's not our fault, but that once we recognize that what we're doing is not serving us, that this is an opportunity to start to make small changes that do serve us. And so using anything from breath work to soothing touch, meditation, yoga, and these natural practices to more technology-based approaches like Apollo, all of these are tools in our toolbox that can help us as much as possible to manage our stress at home and maintain and train ourselves to be resilient and as best adapters as we can be.